Christopher Robin, what exactly is doing nothing?
Well, I'm told it means going along, listening to all the things you can't hear, and not bothering.
EA Sports, it's in the game.
I'm with you, I'm with you. When I'm with you, I'm with you. Forever and ever, all alone on the moon, and you will always answer forever. Forever and ever, all alone on the moon.
Listening to all the things you can't hear.
No matter what I do, always be together. You should know. No matter what I do, always be together. No matter what I do, always be together. You should know. No matter what I do, always be together.
Every song, wherever you ever, every song, and you will always answer. Every song, wherever you ever, every song, find me. When I'm with you, I'm with you. When I'm with you, I'm with you.
Remember,
Forever and ever, all alone on the moon, and you will always answer. Forever and ever, all alone on the moon.
I wanna stay like this. No matter what I do, always be together. You should know. No matter what I do, always be together. No matter what I do, always be together. You should know. No matter what I do, always be together.
Every song, wherever you ever, every song, and you will always answer. Every song, wherever you ever, every song, find me.
No matter what I do, always be together. You should know. No matter what I do, always be together. No matter what I do, always be together. You should know. No matter what I do, always be together.
Are you anywhere?
I'm looking. I'm looking. Collect those children. I'm looking. I'm looking.
idea, but it would be really great if it didn't do it again.
Collect those children. I'm looking. Collect those children. Collect those children. I'm looking. 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 Collect those children.
They pop. They click. They stretch. They even twirl. So many fashion fidgets. Which is your favorite fashion fidget doll?
Fashion Fidget Series 1, new at Walmart.
flow. 69. Now it's time for new, believable people, and we must do it. If we don't control insiders, this will be over and over. To lead by an any big fat love, find common ground to halt the spread of lies, and we must do it. Big fat love, find common ground to halt the spread of lies, and any America first, America first, non-fatal. We want to build a much better, believable people, and we must do it. Non-fatal communication, very much higher. America first, to lead by an any insiders fighting for insiders. Time to stop insiders fighting for insiders. More of insiders fighting for insiders. Time to stop insiders fighting for insiders. America first. Love the flow. 69. Now it's time for new, believable people, and we must do it. If we don't control insiders, this will be over and over. To lead by an any big fat love, find common ground to halt the spread of lies, and we must do it. Big fat love, find common ground to halt the spread of lies, and any America first, America first, non-fatal. We want to build a much better, believable people, and we must do it. Non-fatal communication, very much higher. America first, to lead by an any insiders fighting for insiders. Time to stop insiders fighting for insiders. More of insiders fighting for insiders. Time to stop insiders fighting for insiders. America first. Love the flow.
You know, back when I was in the academy, we would follow every toast with a song.
Slow down.
It begins on a dark night.
All right, so apologies. The microphone, for whatever reason on OBS, wasn't actually working. So I talked a lot, and I'm not going to go ahead and repeat everything, but welcome back, guys, to Season 5 of the American Racing League Championship. Season 4 ended with Red Potato winning the championship after having pretty much cleared house, winning 7 races throughout the whole season. So we ride on board right now with Major Castleman, who is new to the league. And as a matter of fact, from what people are saying around the block, is he may be a contender this season for the World Drivers' Championship. Although Major Castleman is a reserve right now, as things shift around, we progress through the season. You all know it, I all know it. Sometimes seats move, so hopefully Major will be able to get a full-time drive if he so chooses, but otherwise he's more than welcome to race with us as a reserve, as he puts in a 1:19.797 to set the time on the board for everyone else. And we will skip back to, we'll ride on board with Django Fett. We'll ride on board with Tompkins as, oh wait, Tompkins. Yep, he's coming around on his lap, going to the checkered flag, 121.4. So there's already a clear comparison here between Major Castleman and the rest of the grid, having gone a second faster than Ludens, and now Digsurf is starting to challenge him for a pole with a 1:19.9. It's a really good time by him. Let's see what time Chico gets is a 1:20.4. Yep. So if you remember last season, we were broadcasting until around lap. As Chico decides to go through the bollards, which wasn't really needed, but it was fun to watch. We stopped broadcasting because the game just decided to be glitchy, as you could imagine. And so we decided to stop. But we are back for this season. So, back and happy to be back. As a matter of fact, Tom Fisher is not with us anymore, as he is on track. Right there in the gorgeous McLaren, as he just does his in lap, or is he doing another? He's going for another push lap on those softs. I guess he really didn't care about them. That's right, he's not going to use them in the race anyway. And does look like Red Potato is on his push lap right here, so we'll ride on board with him and see how he does. For Sector 1, he's at 26.4. Oh yeah, so I didn't introduce myself. You guys probably know who this is. This is Null Theory. I am absolutely still on paternity, but I am going to take these Tuesdays off at this time to broadcast for you guys, so you can enjoy watching. It's going to be really interesting to see who wins the championship this season. And I say that because last season, the championship was just a slam dunk for Red Potato. He absolutely ran away with the field, but this season it looks like he has some serious competition. Red Potato puts in a 1:20.1, which is about 3.5 tenths off of pole position. But that was still his first run of the night, and he has at least 2 more to go before we can determine who is going to take the pole position. Now, Vlad Putin is another one of our world champions, having won Season 3 of the American Racing League World Championship. As we ride on board with him as he prepares the car for his hot lap. Now, Vlad is another fast driver in American Racing League. He is probably one of the most consistent drivers, I would say, on the grid, unless somebody crashes into him. It's very, very rare that Vlad does make any mistake. And with that said, I hope I didn't just give him a commentator curse as we go into the very first chicane here. As he goes through very nicely, coming up a little bit behind the Alpine, who I believe is on an outlap. That would be the car of ARL Maverick, from what I can tell. And hopefully Maverick knows to get out of his way, which it looks like he does. Lets him through. And on his way through Sector 2. Oh, commentator curse. I wonder if he's listening live on stream and heard me talking about him. Well, Vlad, if that is the case, let me know later in the DMs, and I apologize, sir. So with that lap aborted, let's go and see what else is going on for the race. So, you know what? Why not jump on with Wrath? Let's who's coming up to the. All right. So Wrath is 2 minutes and 36, so he's starting his lap here. Let's see what Wrath can do. Currently sitting in 14th place with a 121.2. Wrath is coming up from last season. He was in gold and almost won the championship. He was in a battle with Slick Rick for the gold champion. As a matter of fact, per the rules, Wrath actually won the last race and won the championship because there was a red flag thrown, and based on our rules, the race ends and a 25% race needs to happen. There was a bit of an issue with the way the admin staff actually handled the red flag, which meant that the entire gold lobby continued racing all the way to the checkered flag. And because of that, we technically had 2 championship winners. Slick Rick won on pace because he won the entire race, and because he won in the entire race, he would have won the championship. But based on the way our policies are, technically Wrath had won. So what do we do in that situation? Well, luckily, both of them were very adult about the situation. Wrath, by the way, Wrath putting in a 120.8, admitted that just for the season, Slick Rick absolutely had more pace than him and conceded the title, giving Slick Rick, who is right now in 17th place on the board, giving him the gold championship. And now both of them are up here in the World Championship division, fighting for the ultimate prize in American Racing League, which is the World Drivers' Championship. All right, so I do see someone coming around the bend there. It looks like it's Major Castleman going on for his flyer, I believe. So let's ride on board with him. Unless he bails out, this might be a cool down lap, but let's see how much he pushes. And yeah, I don't think he's pushing because he's 2.5 seconds off his best. So we will go down to Evo, who is cooking. The GUI says he is on his outlap, which he very well may be. And although I think you guys can hear me, I do not know. Yep, okay. I can hear myself on stream. That is good. So we're starting the lap with Evo. Currently sitting in 12th place with a 120.7 to get up to pole position. He has about, I guess, 1.5 seconds of improvement he's going to have to make here. As I just realized, AJ Jackson took pole position by 0.2. That is a heck of a time by AJ. I am thoroughly impressed. AJ was the is it the underdog, the dark horse for season 4? He is wicked fast. Wicked fast. Just luck unfortunately didn't come his way for the first few races. That cost him a lot of points, and then the game started glitching. But so that time right there is an indicator that AJ absolutely is going to be in this battle this season for the World Drivers' Championship. Absolutely. And so just based on some of these times, I think we're going to have a really good battle on our hands today at Monza. As Evo crosses the checkered line at a 120.4, slight improvement that moves him up to P9, which is a very respectable time. We have Tompkins out here. Let's see. It looks like Tompkins is pushing, because he is definitely draining that battery. I just love. It can't be commentator's curse because there's an absolute delay between YouTube and me. So that wasn't me, ladies and gentlemen. That was not. And let's be honest, there's no ladies on here. It's all dudes. But and for posterity, Tompkins just decides to spin out again. It's okay. We love you, Tom. All right. So Boba Fett is on his out lap. But Chico seems to be flying, so let's see what he's able to put up for some time before we ride on board with Boba. And he pitted, so never mind. So Tompkins is definitely going to have to do that out lap again, or he's going to have to pit and get some new tires. But while he does that, we have one more run at the checkered flag with 3 minutes remaining. This is going to be Boba's last run of the evening before the race. Let's see if he can get himself up on the pole. The grid is so close. I mean, honestly, you look at these times, granted, we have some individuals in the 121s, but I still think it's anyone's fight. Unfortunately, Ludens is not with us. I believe he crashed out in Sector 2 earlier while I was talking. But I'm sure if Ludens was still in here, he'd be setting a time somewhere in the low 120s or even the high 119s. But that that lap from AJ is going to be a real hard lap to beat. We'll have to see if anyone's able to leapfrog him here with 2 minutes remaining. But first, let's see what Boba Fett is able to set on time, and then we will hop over to one of our other drivers. I believe Red Potato will be the first of the top 6 to be running on an outlap here. So Boba Fett 119.9, not enough to get it done. Let's see where AJ is, where's Aaron, where's Zeke Surf. I'll never know how to say that guy's name. Dieg Surf. There you go. You're gonna have to tell me in the chat how to pronounce your name for the stream. All right. So is he pushing? He is push, mode push. So we'll ride on board with Deeg Surf first. So he's going to need about a 125, I believe. 126.2. He's currently 1/10 off his best Sector 1 pace, so he is definitely going to need to pick it up if he wants to take that pole position. Goes a little bit wide there, but he keeps it on track, thankfully. And Red Potato has retired from the session. Oh, I just wanted to point out, by the way, we have a 20-car grid today. So turn one hopefully will not be too eventful as that corner gets everybody. Oh, so sorry. But as we go on board with AJ Jackson, who is setting his final flying lap of the afternoon, looking to keep it on pole. Can he do it? With Aaron only a handful of car lengths away, as he is approaching the pit lane, I guess he wasn't up on time. Let's see if Aaron is able to put together the final lap, and he is only able to improve just a little bit. At 119.5 with Deegsurf not able to capitalize on his last flying lap. We'll see if Major has if he has some major pace to put this on pole. Can he do it? Coming up to the line now with a 119.7. Boba Fett now coming, and he's like, will I pit? No, I'll go to the line. It's okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, or I gotta stop saying that. I need something else to say. But either way, we have our pole position of AJ Jackson starting off the season very strong, showing everyone on the grid exactly what he's shown up to do and letting everybody know that he's out for the victory. And that is your grid. AJ Jackson takes pole position, followed by Aaron, Deeksurf, Major, Boba Fett, Red Potato, Tompkins, Evo, Chase Ace, Chico, Tucker, Everlasting, Calculus, Django Fett, Ludens, Wrath, Slick Rick, Unversed, Maverick, That Guy Dex, and Vlad Poutine. And that is your results of qualifying. Oh, please get screenshots. I forgot all about that. We need qualifying screenshots. We got 20 cars on the grid. Let's hope that the lobby settings are correct and that they do have an outlap, because if they do not have an outlap, we're going to have to red flag this. But hopefully they do have a formation lap and we don't have to redo the session. No, I shouldn't put that negative energy out there. I think we're going to be just fine. Just fine. This game is not going to have any glitches. Codemasters promised me personally that they will not break the game today. I told them, I said, listen, last season, your game was just terrible. You caused a whole bunch of headaches for everybody. Make sure that the next patch, it works flawlessly. And the CEO was like, yes, Null Theory, anything for you. We know exactly how much your league means to this sport. We'll make sure that we put a good patch out there for you. And then today, like clockwork, they put out patch 12. And so far, it seems like it's working pretty flawlessly. So I got to say, good job, Codemasters. As a Aston Martin goes through some styrofoam, whatever that was about. So to give you an update on exactly what it means to get penalty points. No, that is not a red flag condition, but please do not take advantage of any chicanes. So there was a lobby setting that was wrong. They were asking for my opinion, but it is what it is. Oh, so like I was going to say, as we get ready to reform on the grid here, we have a much stricter FIA governance this season. So our safety point system, 3 safety points will be qualifying ban, 6 will be race ban, 9 will be the second race ban versus 4, 7, and 10 last season. The reason for that was we had so many incidents, so many people were getting upset that we're just tightening the wrench. So I need, what do I need? I need telemetry, I need lap data, position change for sure. All right. Let's see, can I get a, yeah, we'll do that. As some of the folks in the back come up to their grid spots, I don't know what they're doing back there, but I guess they decided to stop over and get themselves a hot dog or a burger by one of the vendors. All right, the pit stop strategy looks like it's going to be medium to hards. That makes sense. Where are the red lights? Let's go. Oh boy. And we're off for round 1 Monza of the season 5 World Championship. Hopefully they keep it clean going into turn 1 with AJ leading the pack. And ooh, nothing crazy going on back there. A little bit of a mess. Django going off, falling down the pack, but more or less everyone kind of kept it together. Good stuff. Good job, guys. You made me proud. All right, let's see what we got here. AJ Jackson doing a good job, already pulling a gap, 1.5 seconds as Evo gets up into second place. Way to go, Evo. Talk about showing these boys how to get a good race start. 6 positions. Let's go. As AJ gets a nice, comfortable lead already with 1.7 seconds. We'll go back here to Surf as he's right on the tail of Evo, looking to already make an overtake. And I do apologize if there is any stutter or lag on my side. The game, for whatever reason, doesn't want to behave, I suppose. Oh, and what happened to Aaron falling down over here? Ah, they already had to pit. Probably some wing damage. Yep, I see the wingman coming out. Oh, that's a long pit stop. All right, well, let's go back up front. Right on board again with Surf, as he is on the rear of Evo, who, by the way, was the Platinum champion for Season 4. And is now joined with us up here in the World Championship division, hoping for a chance at the title. And AJ, Evo is not letting AJ go. He is staying close to him, not letting him pull any more of that gap. I'm sure Evo is hoping by the end of this lap he can creep up a little bit closer, because DRS is going to be enabled on the next lap as Surf kind of makes a look to the inside. And AJ Jackson setting the fastest lap, followed by Major Castleman at a 1:22.7. Man, this is a close and tight race so far up front. As Evo is not letting go of AJ. As a matter of fact, he's starting to slowly pull him in. Now he's down to 1.1 seconds behind. Doing a great job. This looks like a little further back with Major Castleman. Whoops, what did I hit? Maybe looking to make a move on Tompkins up ahead. He's going to have to keep it clean. Monza is absolutely a fun track to race on. It's fast. The corners are pretty fast. It's very forgiving in most parts of the track. It's just overall a great track to race on. As Deeg Surf does try to make a look again on the inside, but is not able to capitalize. But now with DRS, I think Evo's going to be a bit of a sitting duck here now on the start-finish straight as Evo gets the DRS and ERS, but it looks like Evo's doing his hardest to hold on to that position. Going into turn one, Evo tucks up nice behind Deeg Surf. Looking to keep with them, hoping to get the advantage of the next DRS zone. Oh, and what has happened back here? Boba Fett got in front of Major Castleman. Let's take a look at Major Castleman and see what's going on back here. And to all the other league or all the other divisions who are running with us today, I hope you guys are having some great races. I hope you're having a lot of fun today. That is absolutely the point of our league, to have nice, enjoyable, friendly, fun, clean racing. We love competitiveness, but we do not like overly competitive people. And we're here to have fun. As Boba Fett seems to be getting a ride on Tompkins here. 3 wide going into turn one. This is going to be quite a sight to watch as they all keep it clean. Oh, and that is the Red Bull of Boba Fett. It looks like having caught that inside curb and thrown him down. Looks like we have our first penalty of the evening. Actually, I'm not going to use that. There are hotkeys for this. What do I need? D? Yeah, 3-second time penalty for corner cutting. What's the G button do? The gap. All right, so that's fastest lap. That's interval. I guess that's interval. Oh no, okay. I hope you guys enjoy the stream. Definitely not as good as Tom Fisher, but I will have to do because I'm literally the only one who's going to be able to stream. Yeah, so it's kind of quiet right now. So the closest thing we got going on is Major versus Evo here. Major 5/10 behind on Evo, who, by the way, again, I have to highlight, what a wonderful start. Overtaking 6 cars on the first lap is phenomenal. That is very good. All right, so Tom is right behind Chico here, 3/10 back. Now, Tom with that DRS. DRS and Slipstream, they don't seem crazy powerful in this game. They haven't since launch. In 2021, it was like such a different discussion, as it looks like we just missed the overtake between Evo and Major. Looked like he was able to take that over pretty smoothly. But as I was saying, the slipstream is not as important in this game. It really is not. While DRS does help, it's a bit harder now to get ahead and stay ahead, even on Monza. That was a close one. Chico is just clawing at the back of Tompkins, as it looks like we may have had a little bit of an incident down at turn 1. We'll step down real quick to see if anything happened. It does not look like it, so we'll go back on board again with, okay, so it looks like Chico lost it. Well, that's okay. There's still plenty of race left. There's still plenty of chances for somebody to bin it into the wall and bring out a safety car. Let's hope that's not what happens, but you never know. Alright, so who's riding on what? Right now it looks like AJ is on the hards with 6 laps, which means that he's probably going to go, what, lap 17 maybe, and then he'll switch on to the mediums. Alright, so it looks like Ludens is out of the race. He has crashed, and that has brought out a safety car. And let's hope that there are no tractors out on the track while the safety car is out, like what happened actually in Monza this year. As if no one has learned anything in the last 10 years. So Jewel Bianchi was a Formula One racer, for those of you who don't actually follow too closely or you don't know history. And in 2014, he unfortunately did lose his life by having an accident on the track during a safety car recovery period, or it may have been a virtual safety car, I don't quite recall. It was raining in Japan, and sadly his car lost control and slid off into the runoff area, right where a like a forklift truck was there picking up another car. Sadly, he crashed at excess of 100 miles an hour, helmet into the back of this vehicle. And this year in Monza, nothing thankfully happened, but they they didn't learn their lesson, I suppose, and they had a tractor out while they were recovering. I'm sorry. What was it? Well, either way, there was a tractor out, and it just wasn't a safe situation. So the pit strategy here, everyone's thrown on those hards. They're going to go to the end. This is make or break time. It's a rough situation for AJ because he does have those hards on. And you can't put on mediums because there's still 18 laps remaining. Which unfortunately probably means, unless there's another safety car, he may have a difficult time maintaining the lead of the race. What he can hope for is a drop off of those guys who went on the hard tires. I have to put on a full 17 laps of them when he switches off to the mediums. But this is definitely not ideal. I mean, honestly, it might even be a gamble just to go right to those mediums to get the pit stop out of the way, even with Deeg Surf right behind him. Maybe he gets ahead, maybe he's able to pull a gap, and then just pray that the tires don't explode on him. But as it stands right now, I have a feeling if he's not able to take advantage of this pit stop opportunity, he may be looking at a potentially a podium place, but it would be difficult to suggest that he would get the win today. But let's see what happens. Things, things could always turn out for him. But what definitely should be happening is whoever is all the way back here, Evo, is gonna probably want to speed it up just a little bit. And I do not know what in the world is going on here, but he is going slow as a snail. And one would bet there is a bug. All right, guys, just give me a second. Hi.
dude is a menace.
It was an accident, I swear.
I know, but like in the moment, like I'm sitting there,
Yeah.
you just plow the shit out of my rear tire like
I had to
Hamilton.
manually press these buttons. Oh, I hate this.
You just Hamilton me.
Just a little love tap.
Boba Fett and what? 6th? Yeah. Wait. It's gonna take me a minute to set this shit up.
Bro, I need to figure out how the frick this game works, man. I don't know how to do the turn in the pit lane.
Brakes, that pit limiter, that's it.
No, but I mean the actual turn in to
What do
the
you mean?
box.
Be a button on your.
I'll just hit,
on
I
your
don't know,
wheel.
whatever button it is.
But how do I know what button it is? I don't like all the buttons
Should
on my
pop
thing.
up.
Yeah, but the thing is, it comes up with button 2. But God, I don't know what
Oh
button
yeah,
2
Fanatec
is.
be like that, bro.
What steering wheel do you have?
I got a cube controls.
A what?
A cube control GT.
I've been talking
Not sure.
muted this whole time.
Red Potato
Okay.
isn't in here, so I can't put him in 7th. And it's Tuck.
Who's missing?
Let's see.
Ian.
Oh, Paul,
No,
you
I'm
need
in.
invite?
I'm in.
We're both in. We're both in.
Oh yeah. I was like the other Fed, but I'm
Calculus.
looking at Django Fed. I'm like, wait a minute, that's me.
I didn't. Yeah,
So
I
the only
forgot
reason
about registration.
I'm racing today because I decided about 30 minutes beforehand that I actually wanted to race today.
Damn, Django, you're at back of the grid.
Well, I'm telling you, I got
He's not.
murdered. Okay,
Well, last time I was
cold-blooded.
in Monza, dude, I got murdered on turn 1, and that's no different to this race.
Yeah,
Cal
yeah.
can get in.
And I'm not gonna name any names, but it starts with U and it ends with Verst.
I don't have him added, or else I would.
Do I have practice? I don't know. I don't.
I don't know why it's so hard when there's a red flag to get everyone back in the session.
Right? Calculus, invite, lobby, yes.
We're missing 4 people.
Yeah. We got calculus. Who's the second Red Bull?
Oh, that's me. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Ugh.
Calculus is in, where was he? He was 17. Oh, so he's already in 17. Alright, the grid is set for who we have right now. I believe. I'll double check this. Damn, I need another chance to do another crazy start. Oh, I almost left Slick Rick right there. Jeez, I'm all over the place.
Can we just get this going? I mean, like, seriously. If he doesn't want to, if he's not reaching out to us, he doesn't want to join. Let's just not waste our breath.
All right, let me go over this grid one more time, then just make sure everything's good, and then we should be fine. We don't have, yeah, Vlad's not joining back, I guess. I'll send the grid to you just so you can verify as well. Just everyone should move up 2 places.
Was Maverick red? No. Okay, yeah. Yep.
You guys just go over that real quick and make sure it's right. I'm posting it in race discussion.
People don't think it be like it is.
Yo,
But
let's
it
get
do.
this shit started.
Let's go. Yep. Strict is on. All right, let's try this again.
Here we go.
I'm gonna go join the other call again.
Yep.
All right, Thomas.
Ito. Okay, let's go, Baba.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, so we're back, ladies and gentlemen. As you can imagine, I think you heard everything that happened. All my wonderful streamer people who are watching this, the game completely crapped the bed again. Oh, I gotta find a new game to play. I'm telling you, man. Codemasters knows how to make a complete fucking piling dumpster fire of a game. Holy shit. Anyway, we are back at Monza for the 25% race restart. Oh, God. Yeah. It's a sad day for Formula One. Oh, what are you gonna do? There's not much you can do. And I think everyone who works for Codemaster should just be fired. EA should just clear out the developers and just bring EA developers in. Alright, and we are off again for the race restart of round 1, Monza for the World Championship. Oh man. Oh man. And we're already off to the incredible start here as we are getting time penalties galore. So I am certain I'm going to be asked to second time. There's no way that they got to that quickly in this game, but we will have to see. So we're here for a 13-lap shootout, a race to have a spinner in sector 3. Is the car of Slick Rick. Luckily did not crash and is back in. So it looks like we have an overtake right here down to the first chicane being served to over to Evo. We have another battle for 6th place between Boba Fett Tompkins and Aaron. We have another spinner. Chico may have lost it in the second chicane. Looks like Tucker made a peek on the inside, hoping to get around his teammate for 4th place, but I don't think Evo's going to let his teammate pass that easily. Hopefully we don't have a repeat of Sebastian Vettel and Charles Leclerc in Brazil 2019, where they ran into each other and just broke each other's suspension. Ooh, as Boba Fett tries to go around on the inside, making an overtake on Tucker. Almost. This is a crazy battle here for 4th place. It's the 4 cars of the Aston Martin, the Red Bulls, and the 2 Ferraris. Keeping it as clean as they possibly can. Evo is able to pull away from that mayhem. But Tucker looks like he's going to get eaten up from that squabble. Very nice battling, guys. You kept it very clean going through there as Aaron's able to capitalize, taking over Tucker and Everlasting. And it appears that Maverick may have spun, fallen down the quarter. Ugh, I'm tired. Usually sleeping better. Alright, we are at the end of lap 3, about to start lap 4. AJ Jackson maintaining the lead ahead of Major Castleman. Though that lead may be coming to an end here as he's able to hold on to it going into the first chicane. Major Castleman right behind AJ, keeping it tight. I wish I knew the corner names, but I really don't. So it's like, oh, it's the Senna or the Prost, whatever chicane. I don't know. It's just a game. Ooh! What a crazy race racing. Oh, they were able to keep it tight. Very close racing. We go right on the tail of Aaron. Wonderful racing here. We are getting to see exactly all the pace that Evo has, showing off the Season 4 Platinum Champion, as it looks like Boba Fett has crashed, which is surely going to bring out the safety car and surely give us more headaches. But with any luck, that is not what happened. Looks like he survived somehow, and he is limping his way back to the pits. Thank the Lord. We already have several people going to the pits now. I imagine they'll be coming out on those medium tires. Aaron, Django, and Dex are on fresh mediums. Calculus making the overtake on Unverse for P9. Perhaps Unverse can win that back with the next DRS zone. He is 4/10 back, a little too far. Ooh, what happened? Evo must have hit the rocks there. Gravel. Looks like Major Castleman is going for the overtake again and is not able to get by as AJ stays ahead. AJ is just wishing for that DRS to go away for Major, as Tucker switches onto a fresh pair of boots, now wearing the mediums. And looks like Calculus made a pretty nice overtake that we missed. Hopefully I won't miss another action. Okay, we will come back to you guys as we go back up front with AJ and Major. Battling for the lead with 7 laps remaining. AJ finally goes into the pits. Major right behind him, but Major gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane, which more than likely eliminate his chances of winning here today, unless something miraculous can happen. And Deke Surf still on those D8 Surf, I don't know. Still on the 6-flat old mediums. He will be switching off to a nice cozy set of softs, probably in about a lap time here, while his challengers are working on warming up their brand new tires. So again, I want to thank the drivers today for dealing through the red flag situation with us. It was unfortunate what happened, though I'm glad to say that we were able to get through it together and finish the race. Unless I am mistaken, I would expect both of the AlphaTauris to be coming in at this point. calculus continues on, taking the lead of the race temporarily while his teammate pits. You'll watch this battle between Boba Fett and Major Casimir for 4th place. Well, I mean, Boba still needs to pit, so not the biggest battle we have going on, but definitely one to watch. I guess we'll just give some love to the back of the field here. Maverick, you're doing a great job, my friend. Continue pushing. So Maverick has been, for better or for worse, brought up to the World Championship division with his friend and compatriot Wrath, who is currently sitting in P3. Like I said earlier in the stream, home pretty much won the Gold Championship, and with that, it has promoted him into the next tier, next division, which for Season 5 is the World Championship division. But I think overall, Maverick, you are doing a fantastic job. Keep up the good work. And hopefully next week you'll be able to climb further up the grid. Be able to get some points this season. And so now we have this battle. Again, it's not really a battle because Slick Rick still needs to hit, but where are the good fights? Good fights right now. Let's go. See what's going on here. Tom is ghosted for some reason. My guess is his mind is connected. Alright. P7, P8, Evo again fighting with Tucker. Or Tuck Neverlasting. Is he going to hold up his teammate, or is he going to let him through? And he lets him through. That is wonderful teamwork. But Slick Rick gets a 5-second penalty for speeding the pit lane. This is actually a hard pit to get into, just because you're coming so fast. If you don't brake correctly, you're sliding into that pit. We got 3 laps to go. I cannot wait for it to be over. I seriously can't wait for it to be over. As AJ Jackson sets the fastest lap of the race at what button do I want to press? Details? Yeah. Yes, this is what I wanted to. 20.8 AJ Jackson. Fastest lap. Alright. Alright. We'll take a look at the battle between Chase and Evo. Evo has DRS, 4/10 back. This is a beautiful shot. I wish we stayed on top of that. Going on the outside, looking to make the overtake going into the first turn. Wheel to wheel, keeping it clean. Coming through. They give each other respectful racing room. It looks like Evo is able to get the better traction out of the corner. And he looks like he's able to make the overtake. And he does for P6. So the fight is not over yet. Chase is still 4/10 back. He's going to get the benefit of the DRS going into the next DRS zone. Let's see if he can keep close enough to it. This Deegsurf gets a 3-second time penalty for track limit violations. Close, but not close enough. But perhaps Chase can hold it together and get him on this back straight here. Riding it close. But Chase is going to get the DRS back. And this is definitely not the lap you want to be up front. Going on to the last lap here. DRS and hopes to stay ahead. Because I think Chase knows this is his last opportunity to really get ahead as we go wheel to wheel going towards turn 4. Evo somehow manages to keep ahead with such low ERS. Now that he has pretty much exhausted everything he has, it's going to be really hard to keep Chase behind for the rest of this lap. As what happened to AJ? Did AJ win already, or AJ better hope that his AI gets on the fucking gas, because he's about to lose the lead. If this AI does not cross now, thank God, what the hell just happened with the computer? As Chase makes his final attempt on Evo to get ahead, we're coming into the final turn. Does he have enough traction to jump Evo? Going to the start-finish line. And no, he does not. Beautiful fight. Beautiful fight. I am curious what happened there. Oh, Lord. Well, guys, I'm going to leave it with you there as soon as the race results come up. As they spray the invisible champagne, because my graphics are set to pretty much the lowest setting. And then I will sign off and go go to bed. And try to do this again next week. Maybe it'll be a little bit better. Who knows? So that is your race. AJ Jackson takes the opening win of Season 5 ARL World Championship, followed closely behind by our newcomer, Major Castleman, and Deeg Surf and P3 to round out your podium places. And then Graz, also known as Aaron, and Tucker, Tuck Neverlasting, Evo, Chase, Calculus, Chico, Unversed, Django Fett, Boba Fett, Tompkins, Slick Rick, Maverick, That Guy Dex Wrath, and a special mention to Vlad Poutine and Red Potato. And who was the other person who didn't show up? Or, I'm sorry, who had crashed out, which was the Ludens. So thank you guys for joining us. I appreciate you spending time this afternoon to be with us. And I guess until next week, keep it cool. Alright, bye guys.